Hello, Lego lovers. This is Elle, and this is a Lego Disney Parts review. And this set is called Ariel's Celebration Boat, set number 43191, 114 pieces, and it is actually like a 4 plus or junior set. So let's get into it. First up, as I said, it is a 4 plus type junior set. There's only 114 pieces, but it costs a lot more than that. Typically, that's because they usually have a lot larger pieces. And, I'm going to try to look it up here because I'm curious. It's a $30 set, which is pretty expensive for 114 pieces. But let's see what we get and if it's worth it. So first up, as you can see, this is actually all the parts that you get in the set. And the biggest highlight is our boat piece that's in this bright pink. Now, I believe this is one that actually does float. I might do a video on it to see if it floats. I might not, but otherwise you can see we got lots of studs, multiple levels here. Just a large boat type part. Yeah, I don't know, not much more to say about that besides it's a large boat part. We also over here have some large plates that kind of square to flat. They do use those a lot in the 4 plus type sets. And then also, let's go down this way. We got pink here. You got these brackets, super common actually, at least I have a lot of them. I don't think this slope in that pink is that common. So I'm happy to see two of those in here. Also in a darker pink, we have one of these large kind of round bricks. Two flags, which I feel are super common. These jumpers I don't think are very common in that dark pink. Also a part that I just really like is the bar flower here. If you can get focus, you can see you have an accessory connection in the middle. And technically oh gosh, they are small. And a accessory connection on the back too. Otherwise, it is a bar connection, so you can put it in a bar or clip it. Just a really nice flower that has some good amount of detail on it. So going across here, we have some white. Now there's some interesting stuff here. We do have two of these like clam shells. If we can get it to focus better here. As you can see, it has one stud there or a bar hole, but then it just kind of bends in and snaps, and then you have an anti-stud there. Yeah, just a nice little clam. You can see that kind of texture on it. And there's actually two in this set, which usually I only see one of. We also have two of the 1x2 rounded plates. Still a good part, but getting fairly common now. We do have some of these white slopes, which I don't see too much. There are four of them, which is not that bad. This weird brick, which reminds me of kind of older parts, usually it's used more in, I feel. But yeah, just kind of angled. I don't know what to explain with that one. We have some Technic kind of tiles, almost, you could say. Not too special. I've seen those quite often. We have our Lavender chest piece. Again, another kind of common part. We have this. I don't know if I've seen that color, which is as similar as that, for that rounded brick there. Four of these tan arches. Not too special. These are kind of nice. We have a tan bracket brick. It has the stud on two sides and on the top. Otherwise, two flat sides. Just two of those. We have some medium nougat slopes, which I don't see too much. And a larger plate. We also have this, which is just weird always to me. The double 2x2 jumper, which is on one piece. I guess it has a little bit more versatility than just having those, but it just feels like a weird piece to me. We also have our ship steering wheel for a boat. Probably a little bit big for this boat, but still kind of neat. We have two of these seaweed in kind of a brighter green. Nice to get. Kind of a bar and clip part, which is very nice. We got some dark teal randomly. We got some gray sloping, which is actually always good for making mountains and rock formations and stuff. We have some transparent light blue, not too special. We got 2 clear glass cups, again, not overly special, kind of common. We have a heart crystal part, again, kind of common. But over here, I almost missed it. We have some of this newer light yellow, I don't know how to say. And I haven't seen this in that light yellow, but it is one of the kind of slide bricks that you can, I think tiles can go in it. Yep. They have certain parts, but you can put a tile through there. So you could have kind of a certain kind of sliding joint type concept going on there. Kind of open studs there. Just one of these randomly in here, but it's nice to get that in a different color. We also have one of these brackets. I feel like I've seen it in this color before. But again, nice to get more. And then we have the Princess Doorway, as I'll call it. Just a nice big part. Has a nice kind of door arch there. And they have started making windows for that, although not too often. I want to see them do more for that. And then just 2 tiles there. And then we have gold. And in gold, there's quite a bit here, but I feel it's not all that rare. You'll have seen these on lots of Disney type carriage sets, but it's kind of a beautiful flourish that you can put into a bar or clip. There's 2 of those in there. 2 of these, which I've seen, if you mount them sideways, you can actually kind of get a cool window type look with those. So that's kind of a neat part. Then we have gold bars in gold, which I can't pick up now. But as you can see, the basically 1x2 tile, but it's kind of got that angle. If you can zoom in. No, you don't want to zoom in. Okay, fine, be that way. But otherwise, there's 4 of those in there. 2 of these crazy crown pieces here, you can see. Right there. Yeah, just an interesting piece. Again, that pops on a bar. 2 of those, actually. Then we have 4 of these in that gold cone. I think I've seen those before. This is an interesting angle, though. I don't know if I've seen this too often in gold. This kind of half pyramid type tile, I guess, somewhat angle. Just something kind of different. Gold spears, again, not too uncommon. The gold trident, very fitting for this set, but again, not uncommon. The saxophone, which is a little uncommon, actually. And it's actually in a slightly different type of gold color, but still a nice part to have. And then this, which is interesting to me, the like Lord of the Rings ring part. Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see that. And these, I believe, pop on a stud, just like that. So kind of an interesting part. I believe it can also clip in hands. Very fitting. And yeah, so that's an interesting part that's in here. But let's get to our characters, figures, and prints. So our prints, these are common, getting common. The half keyboard, this is another one that's somewhat common. The mirror on transparent part, unfortunately not reflective at all, but kind of shiny. Just a nice little simple mirror type part. But these are, I believe, exclusive to this set. We have this beautiful print of them kissing or getting too close to kiss with heart, sparkles, bubbles all over, and you can see that background is kind of metallic, shiny, and I have to say that is a beautiful print. Really love that print, and it's on that kind of newer, rounded type 2x4 kind of look there. Very nice, beautiful print. And then this other print, which I think is kind of crazy, is kind of this seashell on a dark pink metallic kind of looking background on a dark turquoise Nexo Knight shield. So it's got a lot going on. Just a very nice detail. Well, I really like it. And you do get 2 of those in here. So now let's look at our figures. We'll start with our characters. And here is Sebastian. And he looks very much like himself. He has clips for hands. And he can just pop on one stud. The only printing is his eyes, unfortunately, but still a detailed type of character overall. And then we have Flounder, if he'll zoom in. and he will not zoom in today. There he goes. And he can, swim. He has his little, stripes, fairly detailed, even though the printing is minimal. And then again, sits on one stud there. And then I don't remember if he had a name, but his doggy, which has the fluffy hair over his eyes, and I believe he's got a silly tongue hanging out there. Just kind of a silly print, and you can see a spot on his ears. Kind of a cute little animal. And then you can see the accessory hole you can put on him. No real printing on the back, and he sits on 2 studs. And then our characters. And I forgot his name already. I just watched the movie too. But here he is, and I have to say, not that bad of a print on the torso. And then you have the arms there with some printing and the lower legs. I have one problem though. You might not be able to tell on camera, but because of how the printing is white over the flesh color, it's not very well put on, so some of the flesh color kind of bleeds through, and you can kind of see on the back, whereas the arms are white, the torso is not, and you can kind of see how that makes it a kind of pinkish shade almost, which is rather unfortunate. And that unfortunately goes over to Ariel too, which otherwise is in this beautiful dress. I just love the detailing they've been putting on these dresses. Just look at the torso. That is just beautiful. Love the metallic kind of going on there. The very fine flourishes, the heart there. Just a beautiful, beautiful dress there. But like I said, the torso part kind of looks like that flesh color is bleeding through. And unfortunately, there is no printing on the back anywhere, and you can kind of see that printing coming through. That is it for this set. Quite a bit in it, even though it's kind of expensive. I'm a little mixed on this for a $30 set. I kind of feel like there should be more, even if it is a 4+ set. I mean, here's the thing. If I take this out, this looks like a $20 set for like a friend's set. So it's a little lacking. So I don't know if this boat's worth $10. If you're a big fan of Ariel, this can be a great set. This is a fantastic dress for her. There are some neat prints, some larger parts, but a lot of it's in that boat, which is a little disappointing. I kind of felt like there would be a little more here, but so I'm kind of down on this set. That's about where I'll leave this parts review, because I feel overall the parts are just not a lot. There's not a whole lot of unique parts that are really stand out. Yeah, kind of underwhelming parts wise. This is probably not necessarily a set you would buy for parts. Maybe for the mini dolls, but not really for the parts. But that's all I got to say about this set. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. Hopefully it'll help you decide if you want to get this set for any of the parts, or maybe you want to see my review to see if that changes your mind. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll check out some more of my videos.